Hey guys, Susanna here. Well, it's that time again. I am going to be doing the collage, art collage page, but before I do, I will show you through last year's when I've started cutting out and getting a few bits and pieces ready. Still not 100% sure what I'm going to do. I haven't fully put it together, but I will probably do that over the Christmas period. I thought I don't want to rush it. I've got to put the spine and everything on there, but I will show you what I have done. That the signatures will go in there. I've got to glue that down properly, put something down. So I've got summer, which I've stitched around, and then I've turned around, and then that's December. So it starts in December, and that's why I'm doing the December page. So that's from last year. And then January, really love all the elements on there. And February, I sort of did it sort of romantic, like Valentine's Day. And then autumn, my front autumn cover page. March, and I try and do, because I had like do lots of walks in autumn and make it about things that I have done in that month. April, starting to get a bit more autumny. May, I love autumn, it's my favourite time of the year. And then winter, love that page. I love the little deer, he's so cute. And so I've got to stick those two together. So that's my June page. Love it, little birds. July, quite like the greys and a bit of, I think I painted the background of that one. And August, love that, the fairy, dry leaves. And then it's spring, and I like that one. That was when I went to Hallsgap and saw the kangaroo, and that's when the little birds first come out. I really love that one. It's probably one of my favourites. And this one too, I love spring. Tulip fairy. Thought I'd take the opportunity to use some big fairies because the next book is a lot smaller. And then this was last month's for the November one. Really like that one. And so there we go. I'll be having those together, and then I'll be doing, you know, like having like a binding, maybe some sari silk, put them together, and then that'll be my journal for putting away. So I've made a little bit of a start on this one. I'm going to put this away. There's this journal that I've got, which is half the size pretty much, and I am starting here I'm starting in summer, and it's going to be a little bit different because one side is for journaling and the other side is for collaging, and it's the same. So that's December, January, February, and then we're in autumn in Australia, so the same. So I did this last night just to see whether the watercolour would go okay, and it does seem to go really well. So what I might do is I'll put this on here, and I'm going to use this for doing writing, and I'm not going to do a lot of writing. I've got special days that I've done, like the 4th was my husband's birthday, the 10th was our wedding anniversary, the 15th we had carols at our church, so I put that in there, and there's, you know, a few bits and pieces that I'll just put in there, different dates, you know, of course the 25th and then New Year's Eve, so I'll do a little bit of writing on that. Now this, I left the middle empty because I knew I was going to cover that with that, so that's why I've done that. So I'm using, I'll use this one. I've used this colour, which is like called Sea Mist, with a bit of the water, and then make it quite watery. And I just did that as the background. Because it's old book pages, it actually takes it quite well, which is good. So I know a few of you said that you would be joining in making this. So if you can either do it like I did it last year, making really good like big pieces, or get a journal made up ready, which is what I think some of you may have done, so have it all ready. Oh, I'm so used to not colouring in the middle. Takes a bit. Sort of don't want it so greeny. I wanted it a bit of that olivey green in there. And I don't mind it's not fully covered, because I'm going to be covering up a bit of it with my collage anyway. But I'd put some stuff down and it seemed a little, I don't know, like it needed some colour. So seems a little dark to me. There we go. So how are we all doing? This is probably my one of my last videos for this year up until Christmas, because I'm just going to have a bit of a break. Got family coming around for Christmas, and yeah, just have a little bit of a break over the Christmas period. I may put the odd one up like once a week. Usually I do a little bit more than that, but I might just give it a little bit of a break and enjoy having some time off. But I thought I'd better get this done, and it'll give me time to the next video will probably be in my new studio. Still in my old one at the moment, but I have already moved some stuff over. It does tend to seep over. Okay, so what I'll do as well, get a bit of gold. And that. I like to have a bit of splatter. Anytime that, you know, being December, put a little bit of gold in there, and a bit of bronzy colour. Always dries lighter. Maybe even put some on the edges. Yeah, because it's a particularly old book and it's some of the pages from the original book. Just wondering whether this needs any more. Should be all right. There we go. Use it all up. There we go. So I don't mind having some of the little white bits, and it always dries lighter, as you can see by here. I might as well use up leftover. Okay. Okay. And this up. While that's drying, I'll work on this side. So, get the ink, close that up. A little bit of inkage on this paper. It's harder to do it on there because it's so thin. Okay, now have that up there. Get a bit of now. Was I going to do that? That was going to be there like that. Yeah, that's it. Roll it over. So it's a little bit different to last year's. I sort of wanted to make it a little bit more like a journal and not do a massive amount of journaling, but just highlights of the month. And because I often do it halfway through the month, you don't get to finish what you are doing. Like it's only the 16th today, so I've only had 16 days of January. I mean, December. So, and some of you guys in America or England or Canada are doing your winter pages. Head that over like that. Oh. The heck is that? Must be the paint. Yep, it is. Okay, all the ink. There we go. That sits a little better. Now, and that like that. Now what I would like to do on here, hopefully that's drying, still drying. Where was it? I had this, I got this Kazar Craft. It was very Australian type of Christmas paper, and I quite like that. So I'll cut out my little bauble. Some of the stuff I've already pre-cut out. It's sort of like December, I try and add a touch of a Christmas theme. As far as this is concerned, I'm going to do not quite exactly. So this is like the wattle or the gum nuts, which is very Australian. So if you are doing this along with me, I've got a Facebook page. It's not like some of the other Facebook pages like the Junk Journal, you know, Junksters or whatever, they're friendly. But you can post some pictures, like go into the messages, and if you want to post a picture of what you've done on my Facebook page. I would love to see your work, because quite a few of you are going to be doing this with me this year, and I'd really love to see it. And that's probably the easiest way to show me. Or you can actually put photos on Etsy, so you can almost take a photo and show me on my Etsy conversation. So either my Facebook page or Etsy. Okay, there we go. Now, I had a little envelope which I thought I wouldn't mind putting here. And maybe having a present in there and having it down there. So I think it is very cute, but then I need something to hold it down. So what have we got? A few little bits and pieces here of the pictures that I was going to use. There we go. I wonder if that'll work. Yeah, I think it's about the smallest little one that there is. Okay. Now this is just from the Collage Craft, you know, those tiny little envelopes that you can make, a die cut. And I thought it probably would be nice having that down. Now I'll grab my craft glue, and then I can always put the number 25 or whatever on there. Just something a little different. That'll go down there like that. I want to have that for the 25th, like 25th birthday present. Probably should have gone a little higher. Ugh. So that I can glue this down. There we go. That'll hold that down there, and enough for it to slip under. So, still a little bit unsure about what I'm going to do here just yet. The pictures I've picked out are these because I often will sit at the front and you know, my little chair, and it got these little daisies, and the bees are you know, coming in and having a look at the daisies. So it was either that one, which I got from my book, this one, the one with the stickers and stuff in there, which I quite like. And I was looking at some of the stuff from the Easdale Island book as well, which I've got, but I wanted a bit of a Christmas flavour in there as well. So these are all my die cuts from that range, Collage Craft, Under the Gum Trees. So, and I had picked out this little cutie, which I very well may cut out and even put her there. and have this as more of a type of a picture. Or I've got this one. So I was thinking I could probably put that there instead of that. Oh, it's so hard. It's so much smaller than what I'm used to. So I've got, and then there's another tiny little bee which I've got here, which I'll probably have sitting on top of that. Okay, I'm going to pause for a sec and do a bit of cutting and figuring out, and I will be back. Okay, we're back again because it's already 20 minutes. So I ended up cutting this little girl out. I think she's rather cute. Actually, I'll put a little bit of ink here because it's sort of there's quite a few bees and all that kind of stuff around here at this time of the year, but I'm going to put this down here like that. I'm video recording. And 10. I'll go and see what he wants. He's not feeling very well today, my little boy. Okay, back again. Sorry about that. Okay, so I have a reason I want the roses there because the roses are really out at the moment in my garden, so I really wanted to have some roses there. I think maybe next month, January, I might have a beachy theme because we often go to the beach and all that. It's starting to get a little bit hotter. It's actually been rather a cold November and December. We've had a few warm days here and there, but not really that warm. Okay, I'll put that there like that so that I'll just end up cutting that other stuff off. There we go. Yep, there's the glue. Okay, now then my little angel's going down. Not my angel, my fairy. I thought that was rather, it's sort of, oh no, I did the holly fairy or the Christmas fairy last year. The Christmas fairy, I think. So maybe I might do the holly fairy next year. Okay. So we'll put her. Ugh. The only trouble with the glue because the wing does sort of sit out a little bit like there. There we go. So now the next thing we need to put down is this piece. I cut it up and I thought I'll put it next to it. Makes a difference once it's all been cut up. Now that going over there like that. I might even put it a little closer. There we go. Because I wanted to have that that saying, it's the red clover fairy, so I'll put the, always usually like to put the name of which fairy it is if I happen to have it. There's a fair bit of red clover floating around, that's for sure. And that can go there. Once you've got a bit of an idea where things are going, it goes pretty quick. Okay, we're going to need to put down some more glue on her wings by the looks of things, even down here. Bit of art glitter glue. That might work a little better. There we go. Now, actually I might use the art glitter glue on this because it is quite thin and it's a bit easier to use the thin head. Now, the reason why I want one of these is because the dandelion, when I'm sitting down on my chair having my cuppa at the front, little bees come up even though they're weeds. Always said, oh well, we get weeds, but God put flowers on them so that we can enjoy them, even the weeds. Okay. Okay. You probably can't see me off camera here. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, I don't get much of a chance when it comes to this. Where are we? It's going everywhere. Well, my son doesn't sound too healthy out there, I can tell you. There we go. Some of these bits end up getting cut off, but that's okay. That's how it goes sometimes. Yes, I got the cold off him, and then I've been sick, and then he's gotten sick again. Apparently you're not supposed to get the same virus. So maybe because his immune system was down, he got another cold from somebody else, I'm thinking. Now this, I may not have used that full picture from here, probably use that for something else, but I used the bee. Oop. There we go. Now there was a butterfly which I am going to have there, and then this other one. Yep. There we go. Stay. I didn't put some of that there. One good thing about this, that's why I thought I'd give in and get this, because it is nice and thin point. I was going to stick the butterfly underneath somehow. I'll have it going right against, that'll do. They were leftover bits from the other Edith Holden picture that I had. On the other side, so I thought I'd use it. Okay. Yeah, I cut out that from here, and that butterfly was on here, and I only cut off the little bit of the wing, so I thought I might as well use it. Now, I think a little bit of her head is not put down. This might be a little bit longer than what I'd hoped, but it's a little bit different to my last year's one. I haven't got as much real estate, so I've got to work with what I've got. I think that's probably enough. I was going to put the butterfly there, but maybe I can just have that there and the butterfly here. Some of that there. I'm going to put this here. I'll put the December with the writing. Where I'm going to write. Okay. Okay, that's going down there. Goes pretty quick once you know where your things are going. Okay. Well, I hope you had fun last year with the last year's journal and get involved in doing this year's, and I hope you go really well. Nat actually won the journal that I made. I made this one for myself, and then I had one as a giveaway, and she was looking forward to journaling along with me this year. So I'll put that along there like this, and then maybe have that there and have the butterfly there. Yep. One thing, it does glue rather well, this craft glitter glue, which is good. So this lot probably won't come off. Oop. There we go. Now, what I might do is have a bit of string and a bow. I'll just whack that on with this glue. Probably needs a bit of craft glitter glue on the sides because it's wrapping around the edge. Oops. Like that. So it brings the butterfly over there and that over here, and then we've got oh, that went down a bit too far. That's not good. A little present for Christmas. There we go. And now to December, and then we'll be done. And then I'll do a bit of journaling off camera, but you'll probably see it in the thumbnail where I do a little bit of journaling. Well, what I can do anyway. Up until the 16th. There we go. So it still works with what is happening in my garden and everything at the moment. The bees and the butterflies everywhere. And have to have a fairy. That's rather cute. I love them in my journal. And I was going to put Merry Christmas somewhere. I wonder if I can dangle that down there. Maybe. I'll see how I go. I think I like that. Yeah. And then, but first, I will cut this off. Where are we? Cut this tiny little bit of the butterfly. And the beauty of doing it this way is I don't have to make the journal, it's already made. So that makes it a little bit easier doing it this way, I think. So there you go. I think I will add that little Merry Christmas. Just grunge it up a little to fit it in. And then do it quickly with this glue. Have that hanging off there like that. There we go. There we go. What I might do is a little, what's the time? Yeah, 36. I'll do a little trail, a little butterfly trail around here, just to sort of fill it in there. But that is it. I'm actually quite happy with that. I think it's adorable. Looks really journaly, actually. So there you go, guys. That's the first one for 2020, even though it's December, but and I like this little element. That's probably something I won't do all the time, but being Christmas, I like the idea of being able to open something. And then got this. I'm going to take the white off that. I really like how it's turned out. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you probably just a little bit after Christmas. Maybe have maybe one video between here and Christmas. I don't know. See how we go. But I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and have a wonderful time with your family and friends. And see you from me, and I'll catch you later. Bye, guys. Love ya.